Have you ever installed the Team Fortress 2 mod, only to jump into a server and find out your mod is defunct? This can mean one of two things. One probability is the mod setup itself actually being broken, but the more likely cause is svpure. There are many types of commands within TF2, and the source engine in general, but the most important types are CL, or client commands, and SV, or server commands. Client commands differ from player to player, as server commands differ from server to server. One easy example is CL player spray disable. If someone doesn't wish to see sprays, they can set this variable to 1, and then they won't be bothered by seeing them anymore. Others may like seeing sprays, however, and have the value set to 0. Regardless of which server these people play on, their settings will remain intact. However, with server commands, variables are locked to the server you're playing on. For example, a typical pub server will not have MP tournament enabled, but a competitive match in a private server will. Now, what is svpure? This command controls what custom files the server you're playing on will allow your game client to use. This command has 4 possible values: -1, 0, 1, and 2. -1 will allow all custom content, blocking no mods at all. 0 blocks only a few things, such as important particle effects. A value of 1, contrary to popular belief, will block mods based on a server owner defined whitelist file. This means that you don't hate svpure 1, you hate Valve matchmaking servers' whitelists instead. We can check the whitelist of the server we're connected to at any time very easily. Just open the developer console and enter svpure. You can compare the folders to your mods and determine why certain mods are allowed and others aren't. For Valve matchmaking servers, most HUD files are allowed, but texture replacements are not. svpure 2 is less interesting, it simply blocks all custom content regardless. The reason Valve blocks custom textures, I would assume, is to block mods like this one I found on Game Banana. It allows you to see players through all surfaces, and will not get you VAC banned, since it's not an external cheat program. Other things possible to do with this include making walls translucent, or removing map props to make other players more visible. But of course, using these still makes you a scumbag, so never do it. Overall, I'd say Valve's whitelist is a pretty fair trade-off. Mostly. Do you remember when Valve updated their whitelist to allow for custom view model animations, only to later remove that because it was being exploited? Many were led to believe that these custom animations allowed users to reload faster, but that simply isn't true. Reloading is not handled by the view models, that would be silly. The real reason Valve cut this feature was for an even sillier reason. The in-game competitive mode has a lot of commands restricted, one being r_draw_viewModel. Valve, for whatever reason, did not want users to be able to hide their view models. A user came about on FacePunch with a new view model animation pack that simply removed animations from the view model entirely, as well as hiding the view models. People adored this, and used it in Valve's competitive mode to get around the restricted command r_draw_viewModel, but unfortunately Valve was not very keen on this. They quickly removed custom view model animations from their whitelist file, and left the community bitter. And look how well that turned out for them. So, in short, svpure controls what custom files your game client is allowed to use when connected to a server. Either it's all except for a few important files, a select few chosen by the server's owner, or it's none at all. The misconception that all svpure 1 servers only allow HUDs and hit sounds is incorrect. This has been a video by Air. Thank you for watching! If you're interested in a few more informative videos, or even videos of some friends just playing the game casually, please consider checking out my other stuff, or maybe even a subscription. Thanks again.
Team Fortress 2 was filmed in front of a live studio audience.